Manchester City versus Liverpool, FA Cup quarter-finals football match. This football match is the best financial solution game. Please subscribe, like and share, and enjoy this match between Manchester City and Liverpool.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. A true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the sixth position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Isak played out towards the right wing. Swings it across. Savinho. Rory. Played towards the other side. Foden. Oh, that's neat. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Kovacic. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vince. Jones. And here's Gakpo. Jones. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, what a climb! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bernardo Silva. Rory. And it's Bernardo Silva. Savinho, that's good play. Now here's the delivery, and that's been well dealt with. Applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva is offering a right smile there.
A cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gakpo. Put a shade too much on that. Lewis. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Konate wins the duel this time. Vitz. Frimpong, aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Frimpong. Vids. Jones. Gakpo. Frimpong. Jones looks to get on the end of this. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kerkez, Nouri, McAllister, Mohamed Salah. Now it's Gakpo, and here's Isak, over to the left, Jones. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Kerkez carries the ball down the right. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Savinho. Bernardo Silva looks to the other side. Lewis.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And it's hoisted clear. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Jones climbs up big, and he's done it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Kovacic. Lewis. Oh, it's played into the area. Konate driven forward. Stones getting this one clear. And it's played forward. Foden. And here's Haaland. Showing good feet. In by Kovacic. Plenty waiting in the middle. Haaland chooses to go back. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. And here's Jones. That has been knocked clear. Haaland. And here's Savinho. He's through here. And he's there to get it away. He's in plenty of space here. McAllister. Wirtz. Gakpo. Jones. Gakpo. And it's Salah. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. Kerkez. Now it's Gakpo. And the ball's come loose here. Savinho. Strong running down that left flank. Savinho. And they've got a throw. Can he deliver? Frimpong clears it away. Crossed it again. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Silva. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Clearly not happy with that. Frimpong. Wirtz. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Now it's Foden. Haaland. Kovacic. Hit into the middle. Punched away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nouri. And here's Savinho. He's in a great position here. Isak. Jones. Decent progress down the left. And here's Isak.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ruben Dias forwards and with intent. Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Isak! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
McAllister goes short. Very nicely done. Goes for a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Lewis shifted upfield, and they win it back again.
Frimpong.
Aim forwards. Played through for the wide man. He's in space and looking for options. Konate with the clearance. And it's Kovacic. Vids, Mohamed Salah, Frimpong, Jones, Gakpo, now it's Isak. He has found the way through. Jones, and they've got rid. Foden, Kovacic. McAllister gets across to intercept that. Foden, Lewis, Foden, nice control. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kovacic plays it short. And here's Isak. Isak laid out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. And the keeper beats it away. That is lovely. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kirkes. Nouri. Sabinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sabinho's cross, expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Well timed, excellent interception. Kovacic done delicately. Stones gently done. Some good work on the right flank here. Foden. Wirtz cuts out the pass. Gakpo. Isak. And here's Mohamed Salah. And He thumps it clear. Well read, nice interception. And it's Jones. Lovely bit of skill. We expected better, and so did he. Vitz. Jones, who's set up one goal so far. Vitz. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And here's Isak. Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And it's Rodri. Isak looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Isak. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nouri, and he goes cross-field. Vitz, that's really well manoeuvred. Kerkesh. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries to get it clear. That's been won straight back. Oh, that is a good Gakpo! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Gakpo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Stones spread out to the left. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vitz. And it's Jones. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Well read. The danger is averted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Salah. And here's Isak. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. Isak providing an outlet on that flank. Gakpo. Made into space out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's Lewis. Now it's Kovacic. Foden plays it in. And that has been clubbed away. There will be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva, and that's aimed into the middle. In again. Kovacic has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gets his head on it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gakpo. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Oh, sweet feet. Jones puts them all in. Now it's Savinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Konate shifted upfield. Wirtz, gently done. Foden. Wirtz. And it's Salah. Kerkez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Looks to the other side. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that is not finding anyone. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Nouri. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Mohamed, and he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. keeper's got good distance on that. Konate. Vids. Frimpong. Aim forwards. Vids. Konate. Goes for the shot! Bernardo Silva, and it's played forward. They get a throw in. Van Dijk. Kerkez. McAllister. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played into the middle. Header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nuri, and he goes cross-field. Foden. It'll be a throw-in. Gakpo. Vids. Jones. Vids. Moved on forwards. Gakpo. Kerkez. No foul, says the referee. Savinho. Nuri. Foden is onto it in a flash. Lewis. Aim forwards. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Konate. Gakpo. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. And it's Jones. Kovacic. Foden. Haaland. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. McAllister. Vids. Van Dijk. Vids. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Vids. And it's played forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's gone for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Gakpo really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Rodri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mohamed Salah. Frimpong forwards and with intent. here's Isak. Kovacic. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Frimpong. And it's Jones. Foden. Vids.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gakpo. And here's Isak. It's Salah! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Foden, now he's off and running. Ball's gone out of play. Vids. Over to the left. That's tidy. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lewis, gently done. And here's Haaland. Savinho! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. Gakpo. Just about up to the hour now. Gakpo. Foden. Vids. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vids. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Cross goes in. Up he goes! Outstanding save to keep that out. Changes him with that pass. Gakpo. And here's Isak! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. McAllister, that's really well manoeuvred. And played right into his path. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Proves too strong. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Isak! And he should have made it four.
Isak clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And here's Isak. Gakpo! Keeper's got his work done. Savinho. And he welcomes it in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Frimpong. Konate. Wirtz. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. McAllister. Wirtz. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Real chance! McAllister with the short one. And here's Gakpo. McAllister. Oh, that's nice. And it's played into the middle. Isak with a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kerkez. Is offering some sort of an apology there. Clearly is on will be 2 minutes. Wirtz. Moved on forwards. And a play for a goal kick. It's played forward, and it's Lewis. And it's Frimpong. Endo. Frimpong. Lovely. Isak! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Guardiola played out towards the right wing. Lewis. Kovacic. Kovacic. Lewis. Kovacic. Lewis. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Mohamed Salah thinks one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Haaland. Out towards the flank. And it's Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Great chance! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That has been clubbed away. He is just caressing the ball. Savinho. And here's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. A searching ball out wide. No way through, so back it comes. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. Endo, shifted upfield. Gakpo. Gomez. Kerkez. Gakpo. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. It away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van Dijk. McAllister. Salah. Savinho. Haaland. Ignori. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Isak with a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Moved on forwards. Savinho. Ignori. Stones. Foden is onto it in a flash. Kerkez. McAllister. Isak. Savinho. Ignori. Savinho. Ignori. Looks to the other side. Foden. Endo. Gomez. Kerkez. McAllister. Endo. Kerkez. McAllister. Gakpo. Kerkez. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister. Out to the right. Kovacic. Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland, oh, good spread. And it's Lewis. And here's Foden. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Played out to the right. Konate getting this one clear. And here's Kovacic. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's really well cleared. And here's Savinho. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
McAllister. Gakpo. Konate. Gomez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ruben Dias. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Lewis. Kerkez makes the interception. Gakpo. Isak succumbs to the pressure. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong is fouled.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Guardiola. And he goes cross-field. Foden. That's a quick glance. And here's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's on a charge. Savinho. And that has been cleared. Lewis has it back and can go again. That's tidy. And it's Kovacic. Can he latch on to this? There are a few waiting for it. Bernardo Silva. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Endo. Gomez. Gakpo. Endo. Mohamed Salah. Konate. And it's played forward. Salah. It's a threatening ball. Isak. He's still got it. Needs help. Haaland. Foden. Out to the left it goes. McAllister wins the duel this time. Endo. McAllister. Frimpong. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Can he find the finish? And he's there to clear it. Foden. Lewis, aim forwards. Haaland, laid out to the left flank. Nice looking ball. It's ball kick. Kerkez. Gomez, gently done. Kovacic. Lewis. Foden, forwards and with intent. Gakpo, it's a delicate pass. Goes for a shot! Gakpo. Foden. Kovacic. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Rory. Savinho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Nice clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Kerkez.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Foden. Now the delivery. Konate can get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Kovacic. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's a throw. Gomez gets it clear. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Kerkez. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. And back out it comes. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lewis. Kovacic. That's an imaginative pass. Savinho's cross. Konate getting this one clear. And here's Savinho. Back in once more. Cleared without complication. Mohamed Salah. Gomez. Endo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Kovacic. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. And here's Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Frimpong. Oh, sweet feet. And it's been played through. And it cuts out the supply. McAllister. Endo. Kirkes. Here's Gakpo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong. McAllister, great defending, strong and determined. Vardiol. Lewis. Foden. Gakpo. Frimpong. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vardiol, aim forwards. Nouri. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that's nice. Savinho's cross. Tries to get it clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Kirkes tries to clear. And it's Kovacic. Lewis. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lewis takes aim and crosses. Firmly met. Mohamed Salah. And it's lofted through here. Lewis. And it's Kovacic. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
McAllister. Proves too strong. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. Salah. And here's Isak. Out to the right. Nice control. Mohamed Salah. Kovacic. Now it's Kovacic. Haaland. Played back in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Foden. Kovacic. Isak.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lewis. And it's Lewis. That's good play. Showing good feet. Now it's Kovacic. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's found him in space. CKJ can get it clear. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nice physical challenge. Foden. Endo. Ruben Dias. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Sabinho. Glory. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. And that's aimed into the middle. Mohamed Salah. Isak. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kovacic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Haaland. It's a loose ball. Kirkes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Salah. Isak played out towards the right wing. McAllister. Kirkes. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Vardio. Played towards the other side. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vardio chooses to go cross-field. Silva, and it's played forward. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kirkes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spreads it out wide. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Gakpo!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Nouri. Savinho. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And it's Salah. Frimpong. Endo. Foden wins the duel this time. Vardiol. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Stones forwards and with intent. And here's Haaland. Calmly anticipates. Gomez. Kirkes. McAllister. Gomez shifted upfield. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Salah. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stones. Aim forwards. Van Dijk. McAllister. Van Dijk. McAllister. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. McAllister. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And back to the keeper they go. Konate. Endo. And it's Salah. Lovely, now then. Gakpo. McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Moved on forwards. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lewis head out towards the right wing. Kovacic. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Tries to get it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kerkez clears it away. Referee's given a throw. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Hit into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. So who's he picking out? Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Nuri. Guardiola. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice physical challenge. Savinho. He's on it. Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still. Endo. McAllister. Kerkez. Gakpo. Succumbs to the pressure. Stones. Lewis. Foden. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Oh, smashing header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McAllister. Endo. Salah. Endo. Gakpo. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Gakpo really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Foden. Foden going full steam down the flank. That is lovely. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's tidy. And it's Kovacic, showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the right. Can he deliver? Konate attempts a clearance. Endo, aim forwards. Ignoring. They're playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, sweet feet. Kovacic. Kovacic. And Bernardo Silva! No, not quite.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Tries a shot! Now it's Haaland. Gomez. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Frimpong. Now it's Haaland. Kovacic. And here's Foden. And that is out of play. Lewis chips it through. Deftly away. That's the throw. A chance to play it in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. And here's Bernardo Silva. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Gakpo. Gakpo played out to the left flank. Played in with purpose. It is a corner. Clears it away. Good take, and is he in? Takes a shot! Looking for a decent ball in. Lewis with the clearance. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Foden. Lewis puts them all in. Endo. Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gakpo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Now it's Haaland. And here's Savinho. And here's Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Kerkez. Gakpo. McAllister shifted upfield. Guardiola. Played towards the other side. Foden. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Isak. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gakpo. Endo. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely intercepted. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. And here's Gakpo. Shoots! Lewis is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's Kerkez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rory. Savinho, gently done. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Endo. Savinho. Kovacic. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Nice control. Now it's Savinho, delivered in. Gomez getting this one clear. Endo. Foden. Foden. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's straight offside. Moved on forwards. That's a simple one for the keeper. Gomez. And it's played forward. Frimpong. Endo. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. Now here's the climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Proves too strong. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Ignori. Kovacic. Lewis. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Vardiol. Savinho. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Gakpo. Kirkes. McAllister. Endo. And it's Frimpong. McAllister. Kirkes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
But here's Haaland, over to the left. Now it's Savinho. Plenty waiting in the middle. In again. Endo. That's really well manoeuvred. Kirkes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Salah. And he's got his cross in. Frimpong has overhit it. Kovacic. Nouri looks to the other side. Foden chasing after it. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva succumbs to the pressure. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Brilliantly cut out. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gomez. Kerkez. Endo. Salah. Kerkez. Endo. McAllister. Haaland. Lewis. Foden. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Endo. Gakpo. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo! Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Savinho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nouri. Savinho. Nouri. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kovacic. Foden.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Salah. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ruben Dias. Mohamed Salah. Isak. McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. Frimpong. McAllister. Now it's Isak. Steaming on goalwards. Savinho caresses it through. And they've got rid. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gakpo. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Stones. Ruben Dias. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Van Dijk. Kerkez. That'll be a throw. Foden. And here's Haaland. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Lewis. And here's Foden. Played in by Foden. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And again the keeper stands strong. Gomez. Kerkez. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Going for goal! And that has been knocked clear. That's a good run down the left. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Ignori. Now, where's he looking? Foden. Foden. He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kovacic goes short. Gomez, aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gakpo. Gakpo has been caught there, it's a foul. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Lewis drives forward on the overlap. McAllister. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Gomez. And it's Kirkesh. Lovely feet. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Stones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. McAllister. Gomez. Kovacic. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Isak. Now it's Gakpo. McAllister. Foden with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Salah. McAllister. And here's McAllister. And that has been cleared. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Ruben Dias. Stones. Savinho looks to get on the end of this. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Endo. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Moved on forwards. Haaland. Savinho. Nouri. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. McAllister getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gakpo. Konate. And it's played forward. And here's Isak. Isak. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
about this cross? Nice interception, well timed. And here's Isak.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kovacic. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Foden. Played in by Foden. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. The message is clear, none shall pass. Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Endo. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Isak. McAllister. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Frimpong. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak with a shot! Well, the clearance is short. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Crossed into the box. And he's there to clear it. Savinho. Vardiol. Nouri. Vardiol has played it long. That's a little off target. Konate. Frimpong. Gakpo. Gakpo played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Foden. Lewis. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. It's not quite a looking ball, that. Konate. McAllister. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a ball! Lewis clears it away. Oh, nice touch. Endo. Gakpo. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Gakpo. Could be danger here. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Gakpo, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Nouri. That's an excellent interception. Gakpo. Gomez. Konate. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. McAllister chooses to go cross-field. Kirkesh delivers with whip. Stones is there and he can get that clear. He's gone for goal!
Gakpo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Endo. Aim forwards. And here's Isak. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Kovacic getting this one clear. And it's McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Savinho. Can he get onto this? Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And here's Bernardo Silva. Danger averted for now. Ruben Dias forwards and with intent. Lewis making good progress on the right-hand side.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Foden. Lewis tries making a foray down the right. Now who's going to be first to this? The referee has given a corner. Here's Savinho. Kovacic. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Nice one too, very nice. Produces a cross. And they've got a throw. Gakpo. What a throw in. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. That's physical challenge. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Endo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Savinho. Vardiol. That's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Kovacic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. They get a throw in. Lewis. Oh, that's nice. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. Great defending, strong and determined. Savinho. Proves too strong. McAllister. Endo. Haaland. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. Looks to the other side. Lewis. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk aim forwards. That's a throw. Kirkes. Gakpo. And here's Isak. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. He's gone for goal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Frimpong, and he's gone backward here. It's Salah! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Endo. And it's Kirkes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola. Moved on forwards. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way. And they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Endo. Kirkes. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Mohamed Salah! Decent hit and on target. Guardiola. Foden at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Lewis. Endo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kovacic. Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Gakpo. They've played it short. Salah crosses. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Endo opts to... Chance! Oh, just lacked That's a decent finish. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola, gently done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Guardiola. Stones. Guardiola. Ignori. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. Bernardo Silva, gently done. And he's managed to get free. Konate gets good distance on it. And here's Savinho. And he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Konate tries to clear. Out for a throw. And here's Foden. That's good play. Hangs in a cross. That is a brilliant interception. Gomez. Kirkes. Gomez. Konate. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Frimpong done delicately. It's run loose here. Guardiola gets it away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mohamed Salah, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Savinho, and he goes cross-field. Foden plays it in. Kovacic. Foden. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. Foden. Lewis flings in across. Gomez. Endo. Moved on forwards. Lewis. Gakpo. McAllister, delicate ball, and it needs to be, and claimed it back swiftly. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. 60 minutes played. Foden. Gakpo. And it's Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Goes for the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Kovacic. Vardiol. Gakpo. Frimpong. Isak. Mohamed Salah. And that was very necessary. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for goal!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Aim forwards. Savinho. He's found the way through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. McAllister. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. McAllister. And here's Isak. Gakpo. He's had a shot! And that has been cleared. McAllister. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Frimpong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Vardiol attempts a clearance. And he's there to clear it. Rory. Stones. Savinho. Stones. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Konate. McAllister. Frimpong. Endo. Gakpo. Foden. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gomez, gently done. Isak. He can get that clear. Foden. Kovacic. Stones forwards and with intent. Endo getting this one clear. Chance for a shot! McAllister. Kirkes. Endo. Stones. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk. Endo. Endo, gently done. Kirkes. Kirkes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ruben Dias can get it clear. And here's McAllister. And it's Kirkes. Guardiola clears it away. McAllister. It's gone for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Frimpong. Salah. Played out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Shapes to shoot! Mohamed this time, surely! Lewis getting this one clear. Same again, same outcome.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kovacic. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Now he's got space here. Gomez. Konate. McAllister. Endo. Guardiola. Stones. Moved on forwards. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Picks it up out wide. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he thumps it clear. Ruben Dias. Gomez. Gakpo. Kirkes. And it's Salah. Endo. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Now it's Gakpo. Over to the left. Endo. Proves too strong. Aim forwards. Frimpong. Endo. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo knocks it out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Foden. There are a few waiting for it. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Nuri. Endo. Gakpo. Kirkes. Endo. Endo chooses to go cross-field. Frimpong. Played out to the right. Frimpong. Very nicely done. Delivered in. No, that's not going to find its target. Nuri. Moved on forwards. Kovacic. Foden. Lewis. He is just caressing the ball. Konate can get it clear. Short changes him with that pass. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Sabinho. Bernardo Silva takes the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Endo. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Kovacic aim forwards. Great work on the overlap. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foot in. Foden. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva forwards and with it. And it's Salah. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Kovacic. Foden. Nuri. And here's Haaland. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mamardashvili sends that a long way. Bernardo Silva. Gakpo. Kirkes. Gomez. Van Dijk. Played towards the other side. Gakpo. Over to the left. That's good play. He's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk. Gomez. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah, oh, good spread. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo played out to the left flank. Kirkes swings it across. Nouri. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And here's Clement and a shot! Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. It's a good foot in there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Endo. And it's Frimpong. Great defending, strong and determined. Kovacic is the guilty party there. Out to the right. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, look at the space here. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he deliver? Mohamed Salah. And a chance! Stones gets it away. Haaland. Foden. Nouri. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for the header! Endo. Kirkes. Gakpo. Konate. And it's Kirkes. Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Endo does really well to win the ball there. Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Savinho. Savinho. There's the delivery. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Frimpong. Gomez. Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Foden. Vardiol, aim forwards. Decent progress down the left. He's got away. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Haaland. That's a fabulous ball. And it's Lewis. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he get the shot away? Foden. Played in by Foden. Frimpong. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kirkes. Gakpo. Crossing. Cleared away. Ruben Dias, gently done. Vardiol. Ruben Dias moved on forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Salah. Oh, that's neat. And it's Frimpong. That is